goddamn move get hipper.
What's going on, everybody? Kenny Bomb is in the building, and we already did a reaction to the Ultra Pro Wrestling trailer. Now it's time for us to break it down, because I got some thoughts. Let's get right into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
I've been in this business a long damn time.
I gotta say before we even get into it, this was a great way to start this trailer. Now, I don't think we'll be getting a career mode up front. I don't think we met that goal, but this was a good way to start it because this kind of got me in the fields, you know? Kind of make it feel like you're backstage getting ready for a big match, even though I never been there. So this was a great way to start off.
I've been up and down every road. Making every town and every territory. All over the world.
See, just listen to his story. It makes you feel like a wrestler.
I've wrestled everybody they could put in front of me. Every brawler. Every technician. Every high flyer. Every giant.
Now, I hope y'all already saw this because I am going to be pausing it a lot. Again, it's a breakdown trailer. We see them going through the backstage area here, and again, I'm sure it's just part of the story, but I wonder if we're going to have backstage areas in this game. I know they do a lot of like developer podcasts, but time escapes me, y'all. I didn't have a chance to catch up on all of them. But I wonder if they're going to have backstage fighting in this game. If y'all know, let me know in the comment section.
And I beat them all. But I got one last road to ride. One last thing to prove.
Come on, y'all. That just gets you in the mood, get you ready for what they're about to give us. Now, here we go. Let's talk about this right here. Because you know what? I hate to compare them, but you got to. This is something we didn't get in AEW Fight Forever. You don't really get to see the whole arena, so I don't know why something as simple as this is so refreshing. I love to see the whole arena when we're looking at this thing right here. Let's go ahead and continue.
From Liberty Hill, Texas, weighing in 255 pounds.
Another great crowd shot.
Blue collar, Bill Dollar.
Now, the models in this game look a lot better than they did the first time we saw them, and I expect that to continue because this game doesn't come out until late 2024, so every time we see it, it's probably going to look better and better and better. But even if it came out in this state right now, I think it'd be fine because it looks really good. Now, I don't know what's going on with the skin color mustache when his hair is blonde, but hey, we're here. And that's something else I noticed as well. A lot of people weren't happy because we only got like half entrances in AEW Fight Forever. The way this flashes directly into the ring may mean we'll get the same thing in this game. Now, I don't know for sure because this is a showcase and it looks like they wanted to keep it around 10 minutes. But if you like full entrances, that may be something you want to keep an eye on. Now here we go into the actual gameplay. Again, crowd looks great. Now the camera's kind of at like a top-down angle. It's like you're sitting in the middle risers, and I really like that because if you've ever been to a wrestling show, I'm telling you, those are the best seats in the house. Do not get floor seats unless you're sitting in the front row or you're going to be looking up in the ceiling at that big screen the whole time. Unfortunately, I had to learn that lesson at a WrestleMania. But the next thing that really stands out here to me is the momentum system. It looks a lot similar to No Mercy and AEW Fight Forever, so that means it should be pretty simple. So let's go ahead and keep this moving. Now the animation should look very familiar to y'all. They look just like they looked in No Mercy. Now that's one issue I got with this. Now, again, this is very early on, so I'm sure it's something that can be tweaked, but when they hit each other, I don't really feel the impact. I don't know if it's the collision or I don't know what it is. Just keep watching. Like the hit detection, maybe it is. The movement looks very smooth. Drop kick was definitely kind of floaty. Love the rope interaction. Looks great. Again, you should probably notice that drop kick being kind of floaty. Suplex looks great. Now we see them get out the ring. I wonder if you'll be able to pull weapons out the crowd like you normally can. See, that's another thing. Well, that's really the main thing here. Check the hit detection out on the clothesline. You see a little bit of clip in there, but I don't know. It's just like he does respond to it, but I just don't feel the impact. Now we see them heading up the apron. Looks like no invisible walls here. I think it's kind of like that floaty feel that kind of lessens the impact on it, because you felt it right there too. My bad, let's make sure we get it. You see the floaty feel on that clothesline? Kind of takes away from the impact. You see it every time he does the clothesline. I don't know. Let me know if y'all noticed that in the comment section as well. Nice snapmare takedown. But I can definitely see us having a lot of fun with this, y'all. Just like we do on the Fight Forever streams. Now, that was another thing right there when he transitioned behind him. Again, y'all, this is pre-alpha. This is early build. This is nothing that can't be fixed. But it looked kind of funny when he got behind him. The slams look great, though. I don't know. I think it might just be too slow. Broke his body in half with that one. By God, he broke him in half. So the gameplay, again, definitely we're far ways out. This was pre-alpha footage. It needs some tweaking, but I think it looks good already so far. And then we get this big part of this now, because I didn't expect this. For one, these are the original wrestlers in the game, which I would have been fine if it was just straight original wrestlers, because they look great. And then, of course, you would need a great creator wrestler system to get the wrestlers you want in there, but they went even further than that. We got Rave Kid, reminding me of Jet Set Radio Future. Koru Densai. I don't know how they're going to slam him. That's a big guy. Betty Bulldozer. She looks great, too. I love the different body types they got in the game. Brutal Gore. Brutal Gore. And then we got Fireheart. Brutal Gore and Fireheart. My two absolute favorites. Let's get to that. And then we got Sir Oliver Buckingham. Kind of reminds me of a young Triple H. Then we got Blue Collar Bill Dollar. Blue Collar Bill Dollar. And then we see some of the creator wrestler features. Now you can fully morph your body size, which I love to see. We already saw some of the original wrestlers they got in the game, all different sizes. Love to see it. Which, I mean, we're going to have some monsters in this game, y'all. Some of those creator wrestlers are going to look pretty crazy. Now we see the created attires. So you can completely customize these wrestlers. They just put a mask on Blue Collar Bill Dollar. And if y'all remember Superstar Threads, I don't remember which WWE SmackDown versus Raw that was. Was it 2009, 10? I think it might have been 2010. I don't know why they got rid of that. That adds so much to the game when you can go in there and change your wrestlers, just the color on their attires. Hey, but it's back in Ultra Pro Wrestling. They made it happen. They made it work. Something you would think would be such a simple feature. And much more to come. So let's talk about much more to come, because one thing I absolutely need to see in this is face morphing. AEW Fight Forever, let me know how important it is to have face morphing in these wrestling games, because, all right, I just went on a long rant about AEW Fight Forever, but we're talking about Ultra Pro Wrestling. So we'll just say, I hope they got some type of face morphing feature in the Creator Wrestler in this, because that is very important. Exclusive 3D content, so y'all make sure y'all go hit up the Patreon. Let's support this game and make it as good as it can be. And then we got a huge reveal with Matt Cardona coming to Ultra Pro Wrestling. Now this can be really big, y'all, because he recently put out a tweet saying, I'm coming home. So if they get him back in WWE and he's a WWE guy in Ultra Pro Wrestling when this comes out, that's going to be a big win for them. Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder, no matter what his name is, that's going to be a big win. Character model looks great as well. Finally, some real competition. All right, we got Chris Candido. We got Brian Clark. We got Blue Meanie. Let me turn that music down. It might be crazy for y'all. We got Demolition, Axe and Smash. We got Masked Superstar and Crush Khrushchev. Arn Anderson. Nova. We got Francine. She's looking like a bad one. We got Louis Spicolli. Al Snow. What does everybody want? Too Cold Scorpio. We got Gangrel, my absolute favorite. I love Gangrel. He's actually in South Carolina wrestling shows all the time. I never even got out to see him, but Gangrel, one of my favorites growing up. I'm glad they got him in this game. Probably my main. I think Gangrel might be my main. Canyon and Mortis. Crowbar. We got Buff Bagwell. Bull Nakano. We got Glacier. Come on, y'all. WCW legend. Even though I didn't watch WCW. Brother Devon Testify. We got Warhorse. Sandman. Legend. We got Hayabusa. Dynamite Kid. Tito Santana. Powers of Pain. Warlord. And Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Ho! Jake the Snake Roberts. We got Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. A great list of DLC wrestlers coming up on this roster, y'all. Now, when they first announced this game, I thought we were only going to be getting original wrestlers in it, which would have been fine for me because if you got a good creative wrestler system, you can really create whoever you want. And then they started rolling out legends and free agents. And I think this list we have right now is really good, and it's going to boost this game's profile by a lot. We got Matt Cardona, who's a big name right now. We got Gangrel. We got Al Snow, a lot of big names from the past. Again, I grew up a WWE guy, so all of the WWF guys really stand out to me. But when you look at guys like Hayabusa, Blue Meanie, Too Cold Scorpio, all of these guys who were shining in other promotions, that's a lot of different fan bases you're pulling from. So it's something here for everybody. If you grew up a WWF, WWE guy, if you grew up a WCW guy, ECW, if you like New Japan, they just got wrestlers in here for everybody. But as we know right now, who is in the game is not the most important thing. They gotta land the gameplay. They gotta stick the gameplay. They gotta make the game fun to play, and they gotta give us a lot of options to play with. So we'll see how this thing turns out, y'all, but it is very promising right now. Let me know what y'all think about Ultra Pro Wrestling so far in the comment section. We will be covering this game moving forward every time we get an update. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.